guys, as you can hear, my voice is pretty much gone because I just came back from Atlanta after watching one of the most extreme upsets that I have never expected in WrestleMania history. Now, this is not going to be my official review of WrestleMania 30. This is just going to be a discussion about what happened last night, what everyone witnessed. The I'm serious. The the reaction, the match heard around the world, seen around the world, and I'm talking about the streak. This is just my personal overview of what the streak. Pretty much my personal overview of the streak itself. Now, I saw a few reviews of people that actually reviewed WrestleMania 30. There were a lot of disheartened individuals. There were people that were really pissed off after what they saw. The streak, the fact that Brock Lesnar actually beat The Undertaker, and a lot of people didn't take it well. Some people think it ended badly. Some people think it sucked. Some people think that it was a bad idea. Should have went on to WrestleMania 35. But honestly, guys, I'm gonna be real here. There's no way it could have. Now, me and D, we were actually blessed enough to witness WrestleMania 27. Sure, that was a pay per view that was supposed to branch off to WrestleMania 28, but it was one of the most extreme matches that I've ever seen, the most extreme streak matches I've ever seen in my entire life. The man could barely move after the match ended. It took a toll on his body throughout the years. It's something that he could not continue. I'm not thinking of a storyline base. I'm not thinking of a performance base. I'm thinking of a humane base. This guy was broken and beaten and battered for almost 21 years trying to keep this streak alive. Now, for those that really did not catch it, I'm going to go over a few hints that The Undertaker kind of left in his entrance, as well as some behind the scenes stuff that kind of lets you know that it might happen, and a few comments from commentary. Now, let's start off with behind the scenes. Brock Lesnar and The Undertaker. I can't remember his name. But I know that they have been friends for a very long time. They both have MMA backgrounds. They both trained together, as well as training when Brock Lesnar was going in UFC. They're very close friends, and it was actually a request from The Undertaker behind the scenes for Brock Lesnar to take him down. Now, for those that actually remember all the times that The Undertaker pointed out his opponent or sought out his opponent, it's something that hasn't happened. The streak actually remained alive. He actually won the match. But this is the only match in WWE history that went behind the scenes for personal reasons. He requested him to actually put him down. Now, honestly, I think it was a more honorable way of going out because let's face it, when the Nature Boy was saying that he would never retire, or you have your favorite wrestler saying that he had to retire because of an injury, like Edge did, it's something that doesn't get put over well with the fans. It's something that's going to dishearten the fans more, and the fans will still be expecting him to come back. He had to have full closure. If he didn't have full closure, it would affect the fans as well as his own body. Now, honestly, y'all, I think it was a really great way for him to go out. Now, let's go on to the actual commentary. There were lots of people in the commentary that actually stated, and I think that it was JBL as well as Ryback during the WrestleMania, I think the WrestleMania pre-show, that they believe that the best opponent probably was I think it was a few. It probably wasn't Ryback or it wasn't them. But all I know is that they actually did state that Brock Lesnar was the best guy to take him out, but they still see the streak still remaining alive. The same phrase was repeated for at least three or four people. They're saying that Brock Lesnar was the best guy to put him down, but they still believe that the streak will remain alive. The fact that they emphasized how strong Brock Lesnar was, and it was the same emphasis from three people, shows me it was a possibility that something may change. And here's the bigger kicker. Now, a lot of people did not remember the entrance, or if you do remember the entrance of The Undertaker, which was epic, by the way, I will say that they had caskets from 1 all the way to 22, and yes, they showed the casket 21. Me and D saw it. It was there. It had CM Punk's name on it. He was not excluded. It was shown. But moving on from there, They went from 1 to 21. And as you can remember, 22, the casket 22 popped open and caught on fire, which kind of gave a bit of a symbolism as well as foreshadowing, showing that the Undertaker's line is going to be up. The streak will be no more, and Brock Lesnar will be the guy to take him down. Even though the match was lackluster at best, I'm not going to go into the whole review. That's going to be from our review for later on. I will say the fact that it was something that was bound to happen. It was something that was a shocker. The reaction was huge, and the reaction was classic. Not a soul opened their mouths in the entire arena, as well as in the restaurant I was in watching it. Everyone was stunned. And honestly, even though they were mad and they walked out, I will say this: it was a great way to go out. It was a very humane way to go out. If he made this announcement, the saying that he was leaving, not only will people be mad at the fact, they'll be expecting him to come back. This shows that no, I'm not coming back. My body's already taken its toll. I just have to do this. And you just got to accept it. And that's what we have to do as fans, not only just for a storyline base. This is from a humane base. This guy was busted, broken, and bleeding for a very long time, 21 years. It's time for him to stop. And who was the best guy to put him down? One of his dearest and closest friends. I think it was a great way to go out. I don't think it affected the match. I don't think it should affect the entire overall view of WrestleMania, period. Even though I really feel the Undertaker, I'm kind of sad that the streak is gone, because the streak had a lot of heat to it, as well as a lot of anticipation for every WrestleMania coming around. I feel that now the streak is gone, that the WWE will no longer lean upon their legends. They're going to actually move forward and try to bring up new future talent, which is something they should have done a long time ago. So even though the streak is gone, I really do feel that this is going to be a really positive outcome towards the WWE as a company as a whole. And that's my personal view on it. Now, it's kind of messed up that everybody kind of poo-poos on this entire on this match, and kind of grades the WrestleMania to be bad overall because of the fact that the Undertaker decided to leave. Did anyone say that when CM Punk walked out? No. But either or, I really feel that you should be, for those that actually do review WrestleMania 30, I really feel you should be a little bit less biased towards your favorite wrestler. If you want to be, you need to be unbiased and have an open view of any pay-per-view that you watch, just to be a fair reviewer. But that's if you're really taking reviewing seriously. I don't take it seriously. I just try to be fair about the whole thing. But besides all that, it was a really good ending. The match really was kind of slow and sluggish at best. And an interesting thing is it took 3 F5s to put down The Undertaker. 3. Shoot, not even Sledgehammer from Triple H could take that man down. But I know it probably took a toll on his body. I'm not gonna lie about that. It took 3 to put him down, and I really can't wait to see what's gonna happen on Raw. Now, guys, I really want to hear your personal thoughts about the streak ending. How you feel about how you feel personally about the Undertaker's career now coming to an end, as well as the fact that how do you feel? How you feel the future WrestleManias are going to pan out now the streak is gone? Leave your comments in the comment section below, or send me a video response how you personally feel about this entire situation. Guys, I'm still floored. I'm still stunned, but I am interested to see what's going to happen on Raw, and I do feel that it's going to be a positive outcome for the WWE as time goes on.